Hey folks, happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, almost the end of the week. Actually, it's the weekend. It's a weekend, so it's the ending, So, anyway, whatever. Anyway, folks, we're doing something today differently. We're definitely doing something differently today and new to me because we are doing some fish. And I've been looking for these fishes for a long time. My father used to make this fish, but he used to make like these small porgies. He used to bring them home. I don't know where the hell he got them from. He used to cook them up, put them in flour, and fry them up, and they'd be nice and toasty, nice and crispy. And I remember that. That's a memory that I remember my father doing. But I can never find porgies because I go to the fish place. They don't have the porgies. I go to a place where they're Chinese. They don't understand what I'm saying. So anyway, finally today, in Wegmans, there's a great supermarket down in 8th Street where Kmart used to be. If you remember 8th Street. Down by Astor Place. Well, anyway, long story short, we found two nice sized porgies. They're pretty big. I don't know if I can eat the whole thing, but we'll try. And they cleaned it up for us and everything. They let the heads on because I keep seeing these videos where people fry up real nice and fish and they put it there on the plate with the head. Some people can't tolerate the food looking at you, but hey, anyway, my kitchen is small. So I'm gonna have to make a miracle here. So what I did, I washed up the, let me see, I gotta do some trimming here. Anyway, I washed the fishes with, I soaked them in some lemon, I put some lemon juice in there, and I put some seasoning inside and stuff like that. So I'm gonna leave it there for a few minutes. And then I'm gonna do what I'm gonna coat them. I'm gonna coat it with, I'm gonna dip it in flour, buttermilk, and then some cornmeal. Okay, that's the recipe that I found. And it looks good. I want it nice and crispy, so that's what we're gonna go by. So that's what we're gonna do. So right now I'm giving it a chance to soak the lemon up, and then I'm gonna make sure that it's nice and dry, and then I'm gonna put it into the flour, and you're gonna see that, and then into the buttermilk, and then into the cornmeal. Okay. So yeah, let me show you. Look at those two fishes there. Oh, look at that. Sorry you got caught. Hey, fishes, fish are not that bright. They get caught. They get caught swimming with the fishes. So anyway, folks, let me go to a break, and then we're gonna start cooking these things because I'm running out of time. I'm gonna give these about 5 more minutes soaking in the lemon, and then we're gonna start putting this together. And we're gonna fry it up and see how it turns out. I can't guarantee that it's gonna turn out delicious, but it's gonna turn out good. I'll be right back. Okay, folks. So I've never really done like this type of this size fish, this big. I did one about a year ago. Anyway, these are porgies, and wish me luck. We're gonna put these in. First, we're gonna put them in. Okay, we're gonna dip them in flour. Okay, the flour is gonna dry up the extra moisture in there. Okay, we're gonna cook these with head and all. I don't mind the head. Some people can't look at food looking at them, back at them. But I cover the eyes with flour so it won't look at me, so I won't feel guilty about frying it up. So there's no room in this kitchen. Okay, so I'm putting in flour. The flour, what does is it dries it up, dries the moisture, and makes sure that everything else adheres to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip this in some buttermilk. Okay, wish me luck. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna put in the cornmeal. Look at that. Ooh. So far looking good. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Okay, we're gonna fry this up. Let me see. The eyes are covered, so I don't feel guilty anymore. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna get my oil, my cast iron skillet nice and hot. So when I drop this in there, I'll cook it side to side, and hopefully it will cook up quickly. No pain on the fish. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. That definitely. It's a big fish too. It's pretty big. I've never seen porgies this big. I remember my father used to bring like small ones to the house, but this one is definitely big. So okay, so we're gonna press that down, and we're gonna fry these up in a cast iron skillet. Okay. Now it's time to get the other one in there. Okay. Get the other one with flour. Flour it up. Get all that moisture out. That's what the flour does. It dries it up, sucks up that moisture. And then into the, I guess you could use egg wash too, I guess. But the recipe I called, it said use buttermilk. And I had some buttermilk laying around, which I was ready to dump because I don't use buttermilk that much. I used it last time I forgot what it was for, but I made cornbread, so I used the buttermilk. But I was about to toss it, and I said, "Oh, wait a minute! There we go. We use it for the fish, okay?" So make sure that it's nice and dry. Okay. Make sure your oil is gotta be hot. Okay, it's gotta be hot because if not, what you'll get is it'll soak up the oil. So I gotta make sure that oil is nice and hot. Okay. And my oil's back in the. When this gets nice and hot, I'm going to dump it in there. I'm going to start frying them up, and that's it. Okay, so my oil is about almost 300 degrees. So I'm thinking that that should be good. Okay, so let's just brush some of this off. And wish me luck, here it goes in the fryer. Oh, yeah. I hope I can fit the other one in there. Okay. And we got to put that in there. And the buttermilk. There we go. Into the cornmeal and this. So folks, this is like the first time I'm really doing this. I fried one time some kind of fish that the Chinese guys sold me as porgies, but they were not porgy. And the porgies I'm used to seeing are like small. So I always thought the porgies were small. I don't know too much about seafood. My father was running into seafood and my mother into shrimp and stuff like that. My mother loved shrimp. Oh my God, you can bribe her with shrimps all the time. Anyway, it seems like it's frying nice. I'm gonna fry this a couple minutes on each side. We got some potatoes. These potatoes au gratin. They're like these little patties. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have a salad, and everything should be good, folks. It smells good. It smells like fish in the house. We're gonna have to get rid of that smell. Okay. Okay. I don't want to overcrowd the pan, so I'm not gonna. I don't know if I wanna put this one fish in there. Okay, folks. So the fishes are frying. They're actually frying up, and they're looking good. I'm checking the temperature. The thermometer here says that it should be at 145 degrees for seafood. So I checked it, and it's just about. Some sections are not that, but I'm gonna flip it once more, fry it up, and then hopefully this thing. It's hard to flip it around, so. Okay, folks, so we're at the table, and I just got burned. I wouldn't even explain how it happened, but it was this pan that got close to the cast iron skillet, so I grabbed it, burned my hand. But it comes with the territory. If you're a chef and you tell me you never got burned, you're not a chef. Chefs get burned all the time in the kitchens. You just don't hear about it. It's part of the territory. So anyway, what we did here for the first time was some porgies. My father used to bring porgies home. I don't know from where. People used to give it to him. I don't know. But he used those small porgies. He used to fry them up. I used to like them as a kid. I tried them. I liked it. It had a sweet taste to it. My mother didn't really into the fish. She loved shrimp. Anyway, so I learned how to eat porgies way back. I'm telling you. And I haven't had a porgy in maybe 40 years. So finally, I went to we went shopping to Wegmans, this supermarket on 8th Street in Manhattan, in Astor Place, and we found these huge porgies that I've never seen in this big because I always thought they were small ones. But anyway, these are big, and I fried them up. I followed the recipe. We coated them with some cornmeal, some flour, some buttermilk, and I seasoned it with some lemon. I didn't want to over season it. If it needs salt, we could put salt on it because fishes are salty anyway, right? They come from salt water, most of them. So anyway, but I don't want it over salted. We could always put salt afterwards. I burned my hands. It really hurts. It's starting to starting to trouble. It'll probably trouble tonight. That's when it starts up. My hand right there. So anyway, folks, I put ice on it and stuff like that. Anyway, and we have some of these au gratin potatoes, and we have lettuce and tomatoes. We got some lemon. And it looks good, and I'm going to turn the camera around in just a minute so you can see it. So look at that plate. I mean, if you go to a restaurant, how much you would pay for a plate like that? Look at that. Oh my God. You gotta be paying about what, $30, $40 easy. So, and we got some avocados there that Gilbert's having. And the table looks like this. Now, I don't know if I could eat this whole thing, eat that whole big fish, but I'm gonna try. The only problem with this fish, it has a lot of bones. You gotta be careful. I remember my father getting bones all the time, and you know, he would eat bread. He would eat bread and push the bones out. So I got some sliced bread in case I get a bone McGuffin, man. Oh my God. So anyway, I'm gonna eat this fish in his name. In honor of my father, he used to love this fish. So, yeah. So I got some dressing there. I got some, I like this dressing with it's a lemon herb vinaigrette. Let me bring the camera in front of me. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit, but I just bought a new one, so. Yeah, folks. So I don't usually eat fish, but like I said, I remember as a kid eating this porgy, and I remember it was always good, and I always liked it. My mother was always worried about, what's the bones? What's the bones? The little kid's gonna get bones in it. What the fuck? You know, what the hell? Anyway. But, in my father's house, I'll eat this fish today. Like I said, I don't know if I can eat all of it. But we'll see what we can do. It's got the head on still, but it's covered up so you don't see the eyes, so it's not looking at me anymore. I don't feel guilty about frying it up. So let's see what we can do. Okay, lift up this thing in. I gotta be very careful. I don't want any. So it looks nice and moist. And let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's see if I remember it, how it tasted. It tasted like a sweet taste. And see, I can see the fins already. I can see the bones. So gotta chew it in small portions. Make sure you don't have any bones in there, and hope for the best. So look at this. It's nice and moist. It tastes like meat. And again, I didn't want to overseason. I went put too much salt on it. So you can always add salt to it, but so far it tastes good. The first time I make this, so I'll put some lemon on it. And yeah, very carefully eat it. Let me try these gratin potatoes. There you go. So folks, there you got it. Gratin potatoes, a salad, and the fish. I'm gonna continue eating it nice and slow. And these bones are all over the place, even small ones. You can't even see some of them. So this really prevents me from eating it, you know. That's why I don't have any patience to eat this thing slowly. You know, I wouldn't gobble it up, but I gotta be careful. So I'm gonna eat whatever I could eat. Very careful with the bones. Alright folks, there you got it. Tomorrow Friday, we should have had this Friday, right? But anyway, tomorrow's Friday, we'll think of something, and over the weekend, I'm going to, Gilbert's going to go see his sister and some more family up down the shore of Jersey. And I am going to Jersey too. I haven't been to Jersey in a long time. I'm going to Jersey. My godson is going to be 18 years old, and I remember I haven't seen him in a couple of years, you know. And it's just been one of those things, busy and everything going on in my life. So he's all grown up already. I can't believe he's 18 already. I posted pictures of him the other day when I baptized him. Amazing. But anyway, I'll be there Saturday, and I'll do a video from over there. See the rest of the crazy family anyway. Well, folks, enjoy it. What can I say? It's a crazy world we live in. It's not gonna last forever. But while we're here, we gotta make the best of it. And things will change. Not fast enough, but see you guys. Have a great night and enjoy.